If you take a left on a dirt road in a small town in Pennsylvania, you'll drive a little bit until you see a patch of asphalt that serves as a parking lot. You park your car there, you get out, open the black gate, and walk about 100 yards down the path, turn left about 10 yards, and you'll see the graves of my grandparents, my mother's parents, Louis and Dorothy Dury. When I was a child, it was just my grandfather, who died when I was very young, and his tomb is in the shape of a book. It was not necessarily that he loved reading as much as I do, but that he, like many immigrants, was a big believer in education. In fact, he and my grandmother left a great deal of money to make sure their grandchildren could get the best education possible. But as a child, seeing that and seeing it as a book had a profound impact on me. It didn't seem like just a reminder, but a responsibility. And that's part of the reason I grew up to love reading. In fact, my SAT score in math was much higher than my SAT score in English, but I never loved math. I could do it, but I never loved it. So that's one of the reasons I became an English teacher. So I believe in reading. I believe in all kinds of reading. In the narrative of the life of Frederick Douglass, he is enslaved, and the mother of the family that is enslaving him is teaching him to read, which is at that point against the law. And the head of the household comes home, pulls his wife out of the room, and shouts at her and says, "You can't teach him to read, because reading will make him unfit to be a slave." And that always struck me because of the idea of freeing your mind. And as you may know, Douglass went on to be just a reader, a writer, a leader, an abolitionist, and reading, and promoted the teaching of reading throughout. So I believe in reading. I used to be a bit more of a snob, but now I'd say read what you want. Read about romance among hockey players. Read romantasy. I'm not sure what that is, but read it. Read sci-fi, read horror, read the sports pages. Okay, read the Epstein files. All right, read the newspaper, read a magazine. Okay, read an old book, read a new book, read a play, read a poem. Just read. Because I think reading is what makes us free, and reading is what keeps us free. This I believe.